Hi, my name is Vishnu. So I'm just going to explain my final capstone presentation, what I actually did at the end of my 3-month intensive coding bootcamp at Actualize. So the name of my app is Timely, and the reason I created this app is because I personally believe we human beings tend to forget certain things in a day. So every night before I go to bed, I write down the things I need to do tomorrow on a piece of paper and stick it somewhere so that I won't forget uh, the things I need to do the next day. So instead of that, I can now use my app. So let's get into it. So I'm logging in. So my front end is made up of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, and I'm using Vue.js for my front end. And my backend is built on Ruby on Rails. So this is my homepage. It has the user's name over here, and I'm actually using the JavaScript datetime function. So it automatically updates the day and the date and the time and the year each and every day, every minute. And I have basically weather API here and a 5-day weather API over here and 4 tabs and my coin machine over here. So the reason I actually integrated the weather API with my app is because like if you're actually planning for a day, like I personally believe that the one thing that kind of like interrupts your day might be the weather. So you can actually plan your day according to the weather. So I'm moving to the first tab here, which is the inbox. The inbox is basically the user's database of tasks that the user has done in the past or will be doing in the future or will be doing today at present. So it actually contains the entire tasks. It's just a database of tasks of the user. So that's the inbox tab over here. And coming down to the list tab over here, the list is basically, say for example, if you're, it's just basically you're actually storing a group of things together. I actually a list over here called groceries. So every week I actually go to grocery store. So that's why I actually created this list. If I actually click on it, it actually shows the list of items that I want to purchase, which I actually do at every weekends. You can also add items to a particular list over here if you wanted to, and that's the list tab over here. And coming to today's tab, it actually basically shows the user's task that I actually assign today. You can actually see a bunch of tasks assigned for today. You can actually create a task for today. Say for example, I'm actually going here, add task, explain capstone. I'm actually giving today's date, October 6th, and the time is 3 p.m. The task has been added. So today is October 6th. I'm recording this video at 2:14 a.m. I actually pretty much do my research work at night, so don't freak out. So yeah, so if you actually go to today's tab over here, it actually shows the explain capstone task, which I actually added just now. So as you can see, it's actually mixed up. So if you actually click the time icon here, it actually sorts the tasks according to the time. So the user is pretty much like organized for the day, so which is good. And the last here is the 5 days tab over here, which is pretty much the interesting part of the app. So before that, I just want to explain the weather here, the API. So I'm actually using the geolocation here, and that's why it actually shows Mount Prospect. So you can actually pretty much get the weather data for whatever city you wish to. Say for example, you can actually get the weather data for Paris. You can see the weather, it's showing Paris here, and the weather and the temperature in Paris. You can actually get the weather data for New York. You can see the city's name here. So it automatically refreshes to the current user's geolocation. And if I'm actually going to inbox here and going to 5 days here, it automatically refreshes to Mount Prospect by using the geolocation. Say for example, coming to the 5 day scheduler here, today is October 6th, and the time here is 2:16 a.m. Say for example, if you want to actually have a meeting on October 8th, that's on Monday, and the globe icon here is where you can actually pretty much get the weather data for the entire week ahead. So if I'm actually planning a team meeting on October 8th on Monday at 10 a.m., I can actually have a check on the weather data by clicking here. And October 8th, if I actually scroll down, so the weather is good on October 8th. It's a Monday. So I'm actually going to set the meeting on October 8th on Monday. Say you can actually see the dates are actually pre-filled here. If I actually click on October 7th, the dates are pre-filled here. If I actually click on October 11th, the dates are pre-filled here. So I'm actually setting a meeting on October 8th, say Capstone meeting project. Oops. So I'm actually setting the time for 10 a.m. If I actually save changes, so it's actually saved. So if today is October 8th, it's going to automatically pop up in today's task. So as I told you before, I'm using the JavaScript date function. It automatically changes the date and the year and the time each and every minute. So if today is October 8th, it's gonna like pop up the task here saying Capstone meeting. You can actually pretty much check the data by going to the database over here on October 8th. If I should get data, Capstone meeting project on October 8th at 10 a.m., which we actually had set right now. So if today is October 8th, it's gonna automatically pop up in today's tasks over here. It's gonna automatically refresh in today's task if today is October 8th. So last but not the least is the coin machine over here. So the coin machine actually pretty much shows you how much the user can spend in a day depending upon his income and his expenses for a week. If I actually click on it, you can actually see it here. Since the salary is his salary is credited every week in the United States, I actually designed accordingly to it. So how much money you actually make in a week? Say for example, I make like $500 a week. How much are your weekly expenses? Say for example, for a week I'm spending $200, and I want to save, say for example, once 150 by the end of the week. I hit calculate. So the user can spend within $24 a day if he wants to save $150 of money by the end of the week. So it pretty much shows you how much money you can actually spend within a day based upon your income and your expenses for a week and the money you want to save. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what my app basically does is it actually organizes the user's tasks and his finances for a particular given day. And yes, that's it. Thank you.